this super fun, colorful, creative look for you. I had so much fun doing this. In this video, I'm going to be partnering up with LOV Cosmetics. So this video is sponsored by LOV. Now, to those of you guys who live in North America, you might not have heard of this brand before, but it is pretty well known already here in Europe. So LOV Cosmetics is a drugstore brand here in Europe that is from the same parent company as Catrice and Essence. It's like a little bit more luxurious. The packaging is a bit nicer. Very excited to be partnering with them. And I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette to do this look. And this is the LOV eyeshadow palette in the shade Acid. And this is a limited edition release. There are 6 of these palettes in total, each of them in a different family of shades or family of colors. And the Acid one obviously is the most colorful one. There are 8 shadows in here, and I actually used every single shade in this look, and I was quite impressed with the quality. I'm not just saying that, like honestly, if I had tested this out and it had been like total crap, like I would not have done this video, but like, I mean, the results speak for themselves. You can see how vibrant these shadows are. What I also really like about this palette is that there's a big mirror here in the front, so I actually used this mirror to do my whole look. Very handy for traveling. The other ones are a little bit more neutral, wearable, everyday kind of shades. Plus, there is going to be an amazing giveaway coupled with this video. So one lucky viewer is going to have the chance to win all 6 of these limited edition release eyeshadow palettes. This giveaway is going to be happening through Instagram, and it's not going to be on my personal Instagram. It's happening through the Instagram of LOV Cosmetics. So I'm going to have all the details of how to enter that giveaway in the info bar. So make sure to expand that, click on show more. I'm going to write everything there. Let's get started on this fun look. So first I'm using the 3-in-1 Matte and Fix Spray. You can use this as a finishing spray or as a primer, which is what I'm doing here. And then I'm just going to pat it in with a makeup sponge. So for foundation, I'm using the 18-hour long-lasting foundation. I'm actually still battling dermatitis on my skin. As you can see, it's a perioral dermatitis. So this is a little bit more full coverage. It's going to cover that up. I'm actually not wearing makeup at all at the moment, but for this video, I don't really want you to be subjected to my skin issues. So this foundation is a really good medium coverage foundation, and I'm going to apply it with a brush, and then I use a blender, a beauty blender type of sponge, just to blend things out. To set everything, I'm using the translucent loose powder. This is almost colorless. It has like a little bit of color to it, but it doesn't transfer like white or anything on your skin. So I'm just using this to set the foundation and lock everything in place. Next, I'm going to use the Blurring Bronzing Powder. I absolutely love the packaging of this. It has a sort of chromy gold packaging, like rose gold chrome. Really nice. And then the inside looks like this. There's a nice floral imprint in it, which I think is really pretty. And I'm going to use this bronzer actually to do some contouring. Now, I don't want to do like crazy heavy contouring. The mask is going to cover up a lot of this, but where it does peek out, it is going to look like my face is a little bit more sculpted. So I'm just doing this in the hollows of my cheekbone, and then a little bit just below my jawline area. So then I'm just using a white eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to trace out the area where I want the mask to be. Now I wanted this to look sort of like a, I don't know, like a rainbow melting all over my face, or just like colorful paint running down my face. So I wanted it to look like, I don't know, like a liquid or something, so I'm drawing it on so that it's going to work basically as a guide, so that when I'm doing the color, I know exactly where to end the color. It's just easier to have a guideline, and using a white eyeliner like this means if you make any mistakes, you can just easily smudge it away and fix the lines. So I always do this when I do any kind of face painting, just to etch out the shape that I'm gonna go for. Now I'm using the eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to apply this basically all over my face where the mask is going to be, since I am going to be working with eyeshadow all over my face. So I applied this actually with the makeup sponge and just dabbed it gently all over my forehead and my cheeks, and also across my eyes. This is going to help the eyeshadow appear more vibrantly and to really stick to that base. So now I'm using the palette in the shade Acid. Like I said, this is the limited edition release. There are 6 palettes in total. This is the brightest one. This is the one that has the most crazy colorful shades in it. I love it. I think it's such a great drugstore colorful eyeshadow palette. I don't really have rhyme or reason to this. I just grabbed the yellow and then just blended the other colors. Now the only thing that you're going to need to do is learn the color wheel so that you know which colors blend together well and which ones don't. So the contrasting colors usually turn muddy and brown. So the yellow goes into the orange, and then the orange turns to red, the red turns into purple, the purple will go into blue, from blue you can go to green, then from green you can go back to yellow. So you get the point. So it's just easier to blend those colors together rather than blending like the hot pink color with the green. You're gonna end up getting a really muddy brown mess like that. So basically I just worked on little areas and just started blending all the colors using a sort of a stiff brush. As you can see, like here I'm blending the blue into the purple. It's really easy. I didn't really have rhyme or reason to this. I just started going for it and then seeing what comes out. What you can also do is look at just a picture of a rainbow and see which colors are next to each other, and those are usually the colors that will blend really nicely. Now as you start getting to the edges of the mask, you want to switch to using a smaller brush because you want to get into those little nooks and crannies so that you don't go outside the line. I mean, it doesn't matter if you go outside the line a little bit because we're going to be fixing the edges with a black liner, but just try to use a smaller brush and really try to stay within the lines. This is actually a really easy look to do. I mean, of course you can use this eyeshadow palette just to do regular eye looks, or you could use it as accent colors, like if you do more neutral daytime looks. If you want like a pop of color, you can use this palette to do that. So then I'm using actually just a black liner to do my eyebrows, just because I didn't want to do them brown. I didn't really think that would match so well with these bright colorful shades. So I just used a black pencil and then blended it out with a brush. And then I'm using the RoyaLINER Eyeliner Pen. This is an amazing eyeliner from the drugstore. Oh my god, I'm in love with it. It has the brush tip front, and it also has like a little ball inside that shakes the liquid up. This is the most easiest eyeliner pen to do winged liner. So that's what I basically did. I just did a really dramatic winged liner with this. And then I used that same black eyeliner pencil on the lower part of my eyes, like I did it along the lower lash line and also into the waterline. And then just use a little pencil brush to basically just blend that out and make it really soft and smudgy and smoky just along the lower lash line. And then I went in with the gray color in that palette. Now this one has a little bit of shimmer to it, so I thought that would look really nice on the lower lash line. Just blended that out with that tiny little pencil brush and just smoked out that lower line so that it looks really dark and smoky and smudgy. And for the lashes, I'm using the Fan Effect Mascara. This is the waterproof version, and just applied that to my top and my bottom lashes. Then I went back in with that awesome eyeliner pen from earlier that I used, and I traced out the lines that I did in white. So basically this is now perfecting the edges. You can kind of also thicken the black line in some areas so it looks kind of like a ribbon, if that makes sense, and basically just traced out the mask so that it really does look like a mask or like a paint, like paint that's dripping down your face. And to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional, I used the gray shadow on a smaller pencil brush and just tried to add some shadows just below where the mask is, just so that it looks like it's not just flat on your face. It kind of looks like there's a little shadow, just making it a little bit more 3D on your face. Then I went in with the Holographic highlighter palette. This looks white, but they all reflect different colors, and I just added some highlights here and there. You can see how it kind of adds like a shimmer to this look. This one has sort of like a purpley shimmer, this one has a green shimmer, and it just made the mask look a little bit more ethereal or something. So for this look, I really wanted the focus to be on the mask, so I wanted to go for some really nude lips, nothing too crazy bright. So I used the Color and Care lip pencil in the number 500 and just used that to outline and then fill in my lips. It's just a really pretty nude pink color. And then I used the matching lipstick. This is the Color and Care lipstick, also in the shade 500. It goes perfectly with the lip liner, and just filled in my lips with the lipstick. And to complete the look, I added some false lashes. I feel like this look really does need false lashes to really stand out, so I just added that with some glue, and there you can see the difference that lashes make. It's always incredible. Alright, so here is the final look close up. I had so much fun doing this. I had so much fun rediscovering color. So don't forget to enter the giveaway for your chance to win all 6 of these limited edition eyeshadow palettes by LOV Cosmetics. So good luck to you, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!